In previous videos, we started off with S being equal to a set, curlies 1, 2, and 3. The type of S was a set. We would then take B and make that equal to dir of S. That will get a list of all of the methods in S and assign it to B. I'd like to see that printed out. So I can, for A in B colon, print A. And I get a list of all of the methods available to me in that set object S. And now it's being displayed in B. I scroll down this list and I see this guy here. Under, init, under. This is the one I want to talk about today. I'll first create a class called name and country. Open close parens and a colon. I'm just going to key in print hi. Now the next thing I'm going to do is make a big error. Person1 equals name and country, and I'm going to pass it the parameters of Bill, and Bill comes from the UK. I'm going to get an error, a traceback error, and there we go. There was no place to hold these two pieces of data that I sent to this class. Let's change that around and give this class a place to permanently store these guys. So I'm going to key in class NC, name and country, and I'm going to define a function, a method, because it's within a class. Function in a class is a method. Under, init, under, and then parens. Now, what's going to be here? Well, I'm going to have to put in something to hold the name that I'll pass it, Bill, and the country, pass it, that's UK in this case, and also the name of the variable I'm returning this to, the object. And we'll call that self. It's referred to as self in this method. So let's key in self, and we'll call the name, the person, NM, that's good, and the country, CN, country, close parens, and colon. Now I'm going to key in. You know that object that we're going to be creating, P1? Yeah, self. Well, the name of that guy will be equal to whatever we pass it. So this is like an internal variable that's receiving what we pass it, Bill. Bill gets passed to name gets assigned to this guy, self.name. Then we're going to take CN and we're going to assign that to self.country. Enter, and then enter. Now I'm going to key in P1 equals the name and country, and I'm going to pass it Bill and UK. And I'm going to hit enter now, and I didn't get any errors. Well, did it work? Let's find out if we can reach this guy. Let me now try and access that data. P1 and a dot, and then I should get a list of everything I can access within this object, which is an instantiation of this class. Everything in the class is in P1. What is in P1? Well, I can get the name. So hit the tab key twice, 1, 2, and now I'm going to hit the enter key because this variable isn't a function, it's a variable. So I'm not going to include parentheses there. So I P1.name, and I get Bill. Wow. P1.cn, and I should get UK. And I do. So the critical question we have to ask is, how is this helpful? Well, here's how. I'm going to alter this class. I'm going to create another method inside of it. I'll define this as WYN. What's your name? Mr. P1, aka self, colon, and now print, quotes, %s, quotes. Now, In C language, you put a comma and then you put the name of the variable that'll substitute into that format specifier. But in Python, you put a % sign there. Percent self dot name. Whoops, name, which is this guy over here. And the system is going to remember the value that was assigned to it previously. That is extraordinary. So self.name, which is Bill, is going to get substituted into this format specifier over here. All right, let's hit enter. And again, all right, now let's run this again. P1 equals NC, name country, and I'm passing it Bill UK. And then I'm going to key in P1.name, I get Bill, P1.country, I get UK. Now I want to access this guy. Well, how will I do that? P1 dot, and I get a list, and WYN is in there. Now this is a function. I hit the tab key twice and open close parens because it's a method. Alright, when I hit enter, it's going to print out %s self.name, which is Bill. Here we go. Oh, so the name that we sent to the previous method persists. It's kept track of here, self.name. We can utilize that self.name in other methods that we develop later. And that is a key purpose for the under init under method.